What's up guys, my name is Will and welcome to our more video. We are talking about Dragonheir and Gods and some teams for Continental Challenge and eventually for the Chaos Shadow bosses that will come on Otherworld bosses. So the first thing I want to talk about is the prioritization for the Continental Challenge. As you know, they will open 2 bosses and then it will increase as it goes by week until we reach 6 Continental Challenge bosses. So the first one that you want to go and do more damage will be Izzillas, okay? There's great teams for Izzillas with the burn or with the burning team and Dark Lady or Ice Blast team. So let's have a look at some of those Izzillas teams. So this is the first one I want to show you guys. So this is the first one. Let me just move this a little bit. This is the first one I have to show you guys. This is just some examples, keep that in mind, and I'll make some videos more in depth talking about gear and everything and with more damage, okay? So if you think this is not enough damage, I'll come up with some really strong teams. So the first one, as you guys can see, there's Dark Lady here. Next one, it's around the same thing, but the damage is much higher. We have 703 million on this one. We are using Karf, Durem, Elminster, we have Dark Lady and Ziggs. Then around the same thing, so it's basically the same team. So as you guys can see, there's a big difference. 501, 700, 641, and then here they are just using Frost, but as you can see, this is doing much less damage. So ideally, you really want to use a burn team with the Dark Lady. That's the stronger team you can use on this boss, as you guys can see. So these are some examples, but as you guys can see, it's almost all the same one. The next one on the list you want to use or the next one you want to fight will be Gishnar. And for Gishnar you want to use Frost or Ice Blast teams. Again, I have more examples to show you guys. So will be something like this. This is Ice Blast team doing 354 million damage. Then same thing here, doing 458. Then again Ice Blast. Ice Blast, it's always around the same team, as you guys can see. It's the 3 Ice Blasts, Garius or Izzillas or Garius and Vinyara basically. Is always the same thing. Here we have Philosia, again Vinyara, Philosia. So as you guys can see, around the same damage. So you can choose doing Gishnar or Talwar, because the teams doing Talwar can do a really nice good damage as well. On this one you're gonna use Thunderbolt. So for Talwar we have again a few more teams. So on this one we have 4 Thunderbolts and Ugok, okay? 4 Thunderbolts with per Conte 658 on this one, 810 million on this one with the same team. And as you guys can see, it's always around the same team, always the 3 legendary Thunderbolt, 1 rare Thunderbolt and Ugok. Then we have a more budget team or free-to-player team with 4 epics and 1 rare. So this one is just doing 29 million, 201 million on this one, 386. But as you guys can see, this one was doing 827, which is a lot. But there's some inspirations as well, which can help. Next one we have on the list will be Alton, okay? And on Alton, you're gonna use necrotic teams, okay? So for this one, we're gonna use necrotic teams. We're not gonna use Dark Lady because we want to use it on Gishnar. On this one, we're gonna use the other necrotic characters we have. On this one, we have a budget team doing 99, 325 with the 4 greatest necrotic characters. We also have Garrica to apply some debuffs. On this one, around the same thing, but that one we had a different character doing debuffs. This one 311 million, yeah, and that's basically the examples I have, but basically you want to use your 4 best necrotic characters here, since you're already using Dark Lady on a different one. Next we're gonna do Olster, and on Olster we're gonna use a poison team. So on Olster, let me grab it. I have 4 examples of teams. On Olster, we can use 3 poison characters, Nathaniel and Frubart on this one. again, will be always around the same teams. This one is just doing 36 million damage on this one with the new poison character, but it's basically 3 poison characters and 2 supports, as you guys can see. That's the examples we have here. Again guys, keep in mind, this is just a few examples, and I'll do some videos with more in depth with showing gear, timings and everything that you need to know. We still have around a few weeks until the Continental Challenge, so we still have a long time to talk about all of this. And lastly, the last thing we want to talk about is Journ, okay? So this is your last priority because it's the one doing less damage. And for this one you have a few options. We have Thunderbolt, 332 million, but of course you want to use Thunderbolt on a different one. You want to use Thunderbolt on Talwar because it's where they shine. We have Raleigh here, so Raleigh is a good option to use on Journ, since you already used some other good characters on the other bosses. Or Frost, you can use Frost as well. So basically those are your options, Raleigh, Frost or Thunderbolt. But if you have good Thunderbolt team you're gonna use on Talwar and not on Journ, which means you're gonna use Raleigh or Frost on this one. That's your option. Use the best team you have between Frost and Raleigh. Use your best team to do as much damage as possible, because if you guys remember, there's these weekly rewards for the ones doing more damage. Okay, more damage will give you better rewards, better ranking, and all of that will influence your affinity and will give you better stats, more damage, more survivability, all of that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do a couple more just with teams, talking about teams for each boss, strategies, placements, everything that you need. So stay tuned, don't forget to leave your like if you enjoyed this video, press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. And if you want to watch more content, make sure to click one of these links to watch some more. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.